Is this stat true? 75% of resumes are never seen by a human. So today I'm going to talk a bit about why this might be true. Not to be discouraging, but to help you understand how ATS works and also how you can make sure your resume ends up in the 25%. So when we think about this, let's say 200 people apply to a job posting. So HR and recruiters don't have time to read through all 200 resumes in detail for every job posted. This is because they might be recruiting for 20 plus postings at a time. And if that were the case, they'd have to read 4,000 resumes. So unfortunately, it's just not possible for them to read all of that. The other thing to remember is that so many resumes HR receives are just not qualified for the role. And I don't mean not qualified like they have 3 years of experience and the job posting's asking for 5. I mean that tons of resumes submitted don't have any experience related to the job posting. As in the job posting's asking for 10 years of experience and they have 0. So this is where applicant tracking systems come in. So these systems were created to make hiring more efficient. So the ATS is designed to make it so recruiters don't have to spend time sorting through and reading through resumes that just clearly don't even come close to meeting the requirements of the role. So essentially what the ATS does is it ranks the resumes in order of relevance. So it scans based on keywords, identifies which resumes are most relevant to the job posting. So when recruiters and HR are reviewing the resumes, the first ones they'll see are the ones that rank the highest. So by the time they've read the first 25% of the resumes, they will have identified qualified people that they want to move on to an interview. And so once they've found enough people to interview, they just don't continue to read the rest of the resumes because they've already found the people they want to interview and there's just no point. So it's safe to say that, yeah, it's possible HR and recruiters are only reviewing 25% of the resumes in a given application. And as a result, the other 75% might not be seen. So how do you make sure that you are in the top 25%? Well, there's 2 things that you need. And the first one is the right resume format. So this needs to be a format that's compatible with applicant tracking systems so it can be scanned, so it can rank higher. And the second thing you need is the right content. So your resume needs to be relevant. It needs to be customized to the job posting you're applying for so that it will both get noticed by applicant tracking systems and also by the HR professionals that are reading the resume too.